child, innocent as starlight, veil spread against the moon, seed planted with intention, faith struggling with roots, soul tattooed in a garden, feet firm on changing ground, scars, echoes for tomorrow, love circling around, thoughts lost in the flowers, tales washed away in waves, storm beautiful in power. I remember what you gave. Sky whispering like heaven, dreams shouting from the past, chains fading into thought light, wings on butterflies at last, gold fables with red letters, true once upon a time, found freedom in the waters, peace, freedom of my mind.
Like so many things as regards COVID going for you from
Oh, no. So when Hannah comes in, if you stand there and I'll ask her dad to come in, he'll shake hands with you, and you escort her over and sit down here.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I bet you I'll get a good cost.
Okay. So you can beside him then, Aidan, so that he won't go down. Like.
Bit lazy.
You have to catch me. You know.
Hold your hand, you know.
So have we everybody in now? Have we? Except the bride and bridesmaids.
Yes.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yep.
Very good. I'll just turn on my speaker over here now. No. You know, when they're putting on the rings, I always hold the microphone up to them while they're speaking, but I tell them to push the ring down when I take the microphone away in case you want to get it closer. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome here to Langton's. Wonderful place, a wonderful setting. And I suppose, I always say it's unfortunate in some sense that a lot of the important people in both Hannah and Karl's lives could not be here today, but there will be viewing on live stream, so they're all joining in the celebration. So I know that you've all come here today with kind thoughts and good wishes for Hannah and Karl, and so take a moment to reflect maybe on your friendship and your relationship with them, and have a silent wish for them while we await the arrival of the bride. And sit back and relax and enjoy some music from the guys over here behind me. Don't go anywhere now.
say I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love anyway. Take on me, take me on, take on me. I'll be gone in a day or two. Needless to say, odds and ends, that's me, I'm stolen away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's no better to say than sorry. Take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me. I'll be gone in a day or two. Things that you say, is it a lie for just to play my worries away? Slowly learning that life is okay. Day after me, it's no better to be said than sorry. Take on me, take on me, take me on. Take on me, I'll be gone. You're too. Take on me, I'll be gone. Take on me, Thank you very much. One, two, three, four. My baby don't mess around, and this I know for sure because she loves me so. But does she really want it? Stand to see me walk out that door. Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking together like we don't know how. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. You think you got it? Oh, you think you got it? Got it to forget it when there's nothing at all. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Wonderful, thanks very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of the bride. You can go behind the table if you want to. You want to go there if you want to.
Do you remember when we met? There was the day yes I do. Come with me, oh my love, to the sea of love, baby. I wanna tell you, oh how much I love you, yes I do. Come with me to the sea of love. Do you remember when we met? That was the day I knew you were my pet, baby. I wanna tell you, oh how much I love you, yes I do. Come with me, oh my love, to the sea of love, baby. I wanna tell you, oh how much I love you, yes I do. Come with me to the sea of love. Do you remember when we met? That was the day I knew you were my pet, baby. I wanna tell you, oh how much I love you, yes I do. I love you, yes I do. Oh I love you, yes I do. Oh I love you, yes I do.
That was a long walk. Let's give her a big round of applause and take a seat there, Flo. Please. Take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Hannah and Karl, our bride and groom, I want to welcome you here to Langton's Hotel in this wonderful and historic city of Kilkenny. It's a magnificent setting for such an important event in the lives of Hannah and Karl. Beautiful day too, isn't it? I was in charge of weather. So I understand, just talking to Hannah's dad, Donegal man, it's nice to have people come and enjoy the Midlands as well, and admire the Midlands. I particularly want to welcome Hannah's parents, Jared and Mags, and Karl's parents, Angela and Karl, and of course the chief bridesmaid, Claire, and best man, Aidan, who holding Karl up earlier on when he was feeling a bit weak. Of course, I also want to welcome the people who are joining us on live stream. Hannah's sister Molly, if you want to give them a wave there on the camera over here on my right, and of course her brother Charlie and Karl's brother Kevin, and other members of the wedding party who could not be in attendance, Ruth and Elaine, the bridesmaids, and John and Dylan, groomsmen, and all family, partners and friends and family are watching from as far away as Melbourne and Perth and Toronto, Vancouver, Germany, the UK, Dublin, Donegal, Cork, Kildare, Meath, Westmeath, Laois, Wicklow, Limerick, and even a few from Kilkenny. And what about the Beaumont Hospital and Hypergene Diagnostics? Give them all a wave there. They're all to celebrate. None of them got a day off, of course. So I suppose condolences as well to that to be with us on this wonderful April day. It's terrific to have you all here. My name is Willie Collins. I'm a humanist celebrant, and I'm really delighted that Hannah and Karl asked me to perform their marriage ceremony. Keep a good hold of her hand there, Karl. Hannah and Karl have invited you here as their close family to witness their commitment to each other in their marriage ceremony. They share this joyful occasion with you, knowing that you are sincere and supportive of them in starting this new and exciting time in their lives. Hannah and Karl have chosen to celebrate their marriage in a humanist ceremony that is uniquely personal and meaningful to them both. Humanists value both humankind and the environment in which we live. Humanism is a joyful, life-affirming, inclusive, non-religious outlook on life. We view marriage as a relationship based on love, concern and respect, which allows each individual to grow in their own unique way. A humanist wedding has the couple been married at its heart, and Hannah and Karl have put thought and effort into choosing the music, the readings and the vows that have meaning for them as a couple. Today is a coming together of two people who want to express their love, their devotion and commitment to each other in a way that is witnessed by the friends and by the family. Everybody here has touched the lives of Hannah and Karl in a very special way, and each of you has a unique relationship with one or with both of them, and your presence here today adds real significance to the ceremony and supports their marriage. Let us also think of those who could not travel to be here with us. And today we especially think of those who are no longer with us. We think of Hannah's mother Sheila and Hannah and Karl's grandparents. And in their memory today, Hannah would like to light a memorial candle. Family is important to Hannah and Karl, and the support that they've received over the years is precious to them, and they wish to acknowledge this particularly today. Music is also important to Hannah and Karl, and today they're delighted to have Cookie Ukes to play the wonderful music that we've been listening to since we arrived. So could we have another piece of music, please, guys? Would you like a little sip of water?
Always will we find, try to make you love. Everything's forgotten, know you hate that. Always will we find, kiss you once or twice, and everything's forgotten. Know you hate that. I love your Sunday song. The week's not yet begun, and everything is quiet. And it's always you and me, always. And forever you and me, always. And forever, ba, ba, ba. It's always you and me, always.
Wonderful. Let's give the guys a good big round of applause there. Wonderful. I think it's our first reading by Claire, if you'd like to come forward, Claire. Fairly big type. Just hold that.
He never leaves the seat or wet towels upon the floor. The toothpaste has the lid on and he always shuts the door. She is very clean and tidy, though she may sometimes delude. Leave your things out at your peril, in a second they'll have moved. He's a very active person, as are all of his next of kin, whereas she likes lazy days, he'll still drag her to the gym. He romances and dines her, home-cooked dinners and the like. He even knows her favourite food and spoils her day and night. She's thoughtful when he looks at her, a smile upon his face. Will he look that good in 50 years when his dentures aren't in place? He says he loves her figure and her mental prowess too, but when gravity takes her over, will she charm with her IQ? She says she loves his kindness and his patience is a must, and of course she thinks he's handsome, which in her eyes is a plus. They're both not wholly perfect, but who are we to judge? He can be pig-headed, whereas she won't even budge. All that said and done, they love the time they spend together, and I hope, as I'm sure you do, that this fine day will last forever. He'll be more than just her husband, he'll also be her friend, and she'll be more than just his wife, she'll be his soulmate till the end.
I think that deserves a round of applause as well, Claire. Thank you. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, the candles that you see here on the table symbolise life and light, and the individual candles symbolising the life and individuality of Hannah and Karl will be lit by their parents, who have been so important to them in their lives up to now. And later, Hannah and Karl will take a light from these individual and family candles and light a single candle symbolising their unity, but also the uniting of two families. So I'd like to invite Hannah's mum, Mags, and Karl's mother, Angela, to come forward to light each of these candles.
Hello, I've waited here for you ever long. Tonight I throw myself into that other rain out of her head. She sang. Come down and waste away with me, down with me. So how you wanted it to be, over my head, out of her head she sang. And I wonder, I sing along with you. If ever could I feel this way forever, if anything could ever be this good again, the only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when.
Hannah and Karl, these candles lit by your mothers honour all your heritage and all the people who have influenced you in your lives up to now. Each of these lights is distinct, each burning separately and each burning brightly. I'd now like to invite Aidan to come forward for our second reading. If you would please, Aidan.
A Word to Husbands by Ogden Nash. To keep your marriage brimming with love in the loving cup, whenever you're wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, show it.
I think you've got a bigger round of applause there than Claire.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, not the way that I do love you. Holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye. Girl, I've never loved no one like you. Man, oh man, you're my best friend, screaming to the nothingness. There ain't nothing that I need. Hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ, ain't nothing please me more than you. Oh, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
give them another round of applause there? Ladies and gentlemen, today is a day full of joy and happiness. It is also a day when we have the opportunity to reflect on the meaning of love and marriage. Marriage is first and foremost a celebration of the love the two people share. It is a major and significant event in their lives, but also in the lives of those close to them. Out of the routine of everyday life, something extraordinary happened. It joins two people who trust the love they have found. It is a partnership in which each can grow and be their true self while sharing in the development of the other. True love is not the first flaring up of the fire, new and bright and spectacular though that is, but the careful tending that gives warmth and comfort over a long time. Marriage is also a statement made by a couple of those around them of what they know, that they have found the love, the friendship and support that they wish to share for the rest of their lives. What really matters on an occasion like this, when a couple have decided to join their lives, is that they have absolute certainty that they're right for each other. They must be sure that their feelings will be lasting and not fleeting. They must also have thought about the future which stretches before them and the demands it will make on them. Hannah and Karl have thought about these things, and they fully understand what is required of them, both as individuals and as a couple. If this commitment is to last in the way that they wish, they know that they can pledge themselves to each other with certainty and with confidence. Now, Hannah and Karl, you've been together now for 13 years. Good man. He said an awful long time to wait for an answer. And in a few minutes, you will formalise the relationship that has developed and flourished during that time. Your future together will make demands on you both, and you need strength and patience to cope with emotional and physical adversity, enduring trust and faithfulness. The selflessness to acknowledge the needs and the interests of the other, and the self-awareness to recognise your own feelings and the willingness to tackle them. Over the years ahead, you'll face new challenges and changes, and life will have both highs and lows. That is why the delight, the adventure, and the anticipation of being with each other must always be there, along with the happiness founded on a growing and deepening certainty and love. I'd now like to invite Hannah to do a short reading.
Your Personal Penguin by Sandra Boynton. I like you a lot, you are funny and kind, so let me explain what I have in mind. I want to be your personal penguin, I want to walk by your side. I want to be your personal penguin, I want to travel with you far and wide.
Thanks, Hannah. You got a round of applause there as well, a spontaneous one. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the most important part of today's ceremony, when we will be asking Karl and Hannah to speak the words which, in the presence of this company, will seal their union. So I'd ask you, Karl, to escort your bride-to-be over here, stand and face each other. Now, Karl, you can hold her hands there to steady yourself. Firstly, there are legal declarations that must be made. So I ask you, do you, Karl Brown, know of any impediment to your marriage to Hannah Boyle?
I, Karl Brown. No impediment to my marriage to Hannah Boyle.
Hesitation there. Do you, Hannah Boyle, know of any impediment to your marriage to Karl Brown? I, Hannah Boyle.
I, Hannah Boyle,
Know of no impediment
know of no impediment
to my marriage to Karl Brown.
to my marriage to Karl Brown.
Do you, Karl Brown, take Hannah Boyle to be your wife, to share a relationship of love, tenderness and laughter, to confide in and trust above all others, to respect and stand by her in everything as an equal partner, and above all else to love and cherish her?
I do.
Well done.
Didn't need prompting on that part.
Do you, Hannah Boyle, take Karl Brown to be your husband, to share a relationship of love, tenderness and laughter, to confide in and trust above all others, to respect and stand by him in everything as an equal partner, and above all else, to love and cherish him.
I do.
No doubt there. From now on, your individuality will be matched by your mutuality, your sharing of all your joys and sorrows in life. Aidan, do we have the rings? Thank you. Karl, take this ring and place it on Hannah's finger and repeat after me. Left hand now. I, Karl Brown.
I, Karl Brown.
I can hold her hand when you're doing it. Hold her hand there. I, Karl Brown.
I, Karl Brown.
Take you, Hannah Boyle,
Take you, Hannah Boyle,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
And with this ring, I marry you
And with this ring I marry you,
and join my life to yours.
and join my life to yours.
Now push the ring down. There for the foot. That's gone too. Hannah, take this ring and place it on Karl's finger and repeat after me. I, Hannah Boyle,
I, Hannah Boyle,
take you, Karl Brown,
take you, Karl Brown,
as my husband.
as my husband.
With this ring, I marry you
And with this ring I marry you,
and join my life to yours.
and join my life to yours.
Now push the ring down the foot. The circle is a universal symbol with extensive meaning. It is regarded as a symbol of the sun and the earth and also of completeness and peace. May it stand for you as a symbol of your love for each other, looking both inward and outward, an embrace that binds without imprisoning, support that reassures without restricting. Now, Hannah and Karl have chosen an ancient Celtic wedding ritual of hand fastening, from which came the expression of who's tying the knot today. And today, as we bind the hands together with ribbon, we remind them with words that are from that ancient Celtic wedding ritual. Oh, Hannah, you can look into his eyes there. Hannah and Karl, these are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and vibrant with love, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other all the days of your lives. These are the hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will help you to hold your families as one. These are the hands that will comfort you in illness and console you when you're grieving. And lastly, these are the hands that even when you're old will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Now, Hannah and Karl, you freely consented to join your lives. You have pledged yourselves to each other by the speaking of vows, the exchanging of rings, the fastening of hands, and by the power vested in me by the Irish state. In the presence of your family and friends, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Another kiss there. I think the photographer missed it. Give him another. Give her another kiss. There, go on. I'd now like to invite Hannah and Karl to take a light from their individual and family candles and to light the single candle, a unity candle symbolising their unity, but also the uniting of two families.
Love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, the life was so cool, believe me. Could show nothing to me, so I could live
Hannah and Karl have been busy writing letters to each other, and in the letters I didn't read them now, but in the letters, I'm sure they express their hopes, their dreams for the future, and why they want to spend their lives together and so on. These letters will now be placed in a box with a bottle of their favourite beverage, really nice box too, and put away for a year, and maybe on your anniversary that you'd open it and read your own letter and renew your thinking of today. So I'd ask you now to place your letters in the box and securely close it. Now I'd like to invite Hannah and Karl with Claire and Aidan, their two witnesses, to come forward for the official signing of the document. So if you'd like to take a seat here, Hannah. Sign your life away there.
Black and black, I hate the sight. Been too long, glad to be back. Yes, I'm let loose from the news. That's kept me hanging about. I keep looking at the sky cause it's getting me hot. Forget the hearse cause I'll never die. I got 9 lives, cat's eyes, using every one of them. I'm running wild cause I'm back. Cause I'm back. Cause I'm back. Back. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back in back. Back in back of a Cadillac, #1 with the bullet, I'm a power bag. Guess I'm in the back with the gang. They got cats me, they want me to hang. Cause I'm back on the track, gonna beating the flag. Nobody's gonna get me on another rap. Just look at me now, I'm making my way. To try to push me, just go out of my way. Cause I'm back. Cause I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Cause I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I'm back in black. I'm back in black. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back in black. I'm back in black.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let's give those guys a really big round of applause. I think they're excellent, really fantastic, lovely entertainers. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute pleasure to have been asked to officiate today for Hannah and Karl. And it's lovely when a couple take a real interest in their ceremony, and you really have been easy going, considering all the sort of ups and downs that we've had with regulations and numbers and so on. But it has been an absolute pleasure, and I want to wish you and your families every happiness and joy today and long into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, stand and give a rousing welcome to the newly married couple, Hannah and Karl.
Drinking in the morning sun, blinking in the morning sun, shaking off the heavy water. Heavy like a loaded gun. What made me behave that way? say. Yes, I can only think it must be love. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Someone tell me how I feel. It's silly wrong but vivid right. Kiss me like the final meal. Kiss me like we die tonight. 'Cause holy cow, I love you right. And only now I see you lie. Lying with me half away. Still no more what to say. Well, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this you will see me ride. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this you would see me ride.